You know, it's everybody wants to be part of a community. Young people growing up, they find different subcultures in high schools or elementaries or middle schools, in the streets or elsewhere, jobs, and they want to be part of a group, they want to be part of a community. One of the biggest things that we hear out there is that we should be part of this bigger community in the church. Well, I'll tell you, I wasn't supposed to be part of a church. I wasn't supposed to be part of this community. And society would allow that, and they would excuse that because of what I went through. There was chaos at home. We're going to church, but there's chaos at home. And I felt, wow, this is a community, this is a church, and this is my home. Why is it so crazy? Why is it so chaotic? And I was beginning to develop this mentality of disgust, of hatred, of dislike, of rebellion, of society, and even the church that was not doing anything to help my chaotic family. Well, by the time I went to high school, 1994, that's when, like many, I rebelled. And at this adolescent time of life, many of us, like I was saying, we want to be part of a community, of a group. Whether we are the jocks in high school, we are the preps, or we are the nerds, as we are socially pointed, or we are the so-called hoodlums, or we are the individuals that are antisocial, or back in the days we didn't have this name, but now we call them black-wearing emos. We didn't have that, and I'm trying to find my place in high school. So I'm going home and I'm seeing the other chaos at home that was still progressing to the worst. We're going to church weekend after weekend, but I'm seeing, where is the application of what we're learning in the church? And then I got to hear, wow, Milton is not going to be a great individual later in life. Milton, by the things that he is doing, he may end up being in jail, or he may end up being dead. And I'm listening to all this, and to some degree I was accepting it and defining that tangibly with my acts. And I said, well, if that is what they're saying, that must be true. That may be me. I cannot identify myself with anybody at school, and they are saying this is me. Well, they are adults, they are mature, and they are the churchgoers. So I guess that is me. I wanted to feel accepted by people. So I left one bad thing to get involved with another bad thing. Now some would say, well, that's not too bad. Well, I guess to some degree it isn't. But it was still vandalism. It's still a crime, and could still hurt myself and destroy my life. So I left all these partyings, I left the dreams and the drugs and all this other stuff, but I was getting up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning and tagging up with a spray can or with a marker, with whatever I can get, whatever that can be used as a tool to mark my name, my whose name, up on any type of surface. I didn't care whose it was, I didn't care what it was. I was just making a point because I had something to say and I wasn't feeling accepted by a certain group along my home. Before my last year in college, I had this awakening in my life that really transformed me. The reason why I'm today is because of the climactic period that happened in my life when I was 21. I received a knock on my door around 6:30 in the morning, and some individuals called me out. I stepped out and they said, Milton, your father was in an accident. You need to come with us and see. So I went back inside and I got fully dressed and I went with them to this location where my father was at. I remember getting at this location and seeing his truck with his tools of construction where he worked, or what he worked, on the floor. His truck was surrounded by police line yellow caution tape. Police officers to my left, police officers to my right. And I'm wondering, what is going on here? Well, Milton, I'm sorry, but your father's dead. And I'll be honest, I started cursing and kicking the vehicles that were there parked along my side. And then I thought, how am I going to tell my siblings? How am I going to tell my stepmom, my father's then third wife, who was 7 months pregnant, that her husband, whom she recently just married, is not dead? I didn't think about myself, but I thought about my family. I get home and I'm surrounded by friends and family supporters, praying for us, hugging us, kissing us, encouraging us, and praying for us. For the first time in a very long time, I really felt a true meaning of what community of a church was. But that was long overdue. A few days go by, we bury my father, and we come back home and there's people in our homes with dishes and plates of food, and I went upstairs to my room and I said, "Excuse me, I gotta go talk to somebody." So right there on my knees, over my pillow, filled with mucus and tears, I gave my life to Christ. I tell him, "You know what, out of respect for my parents, I'm going to give you a try because I really don't know you, and I want to get to know you. I don't have a father or a mother, and now you are the one that has to get me through all this." And I'm blessed to see how God has guided me through from that point when I was 21. You see, I got a taste of what this community was, and this entire journey throughout my life has been about seeking a group to belong to, a group to be accepted by. No matter what I carry, no matter who I am, no matter how I am, no matter what baggage I have, I'm still seeking it. I recognized when I was 21 years old, over my pillow, yes, Jesus did save me. But now when he saved me, he tells me, "Yes, Milton, I saved you, but my salvation also calls you to service with me. Come with me and experience the wonderful, wonderful blessings I have for you as we service together. Milton, I gave you something special. Sadly, you were using it to vandalize. You were using it to commit crime. You were using it to hurt other people. But Milton, I gave it to you, and together we are going to do something special." And I'm talking to the Lord, and I said, "God, yes, okay, thank you very much. But how can I go past the hypocrites? How can I go past those individuals that point at me and always criticize me growing up? How can I go past those individuals that say I'm good for nothing? How can I go past those individuals to show them that I'm a different individual now than for what I used to be? I'm not going to go around saying, yes, I'm different, God has forgiven me and I want to be different. I can't go around screaming that to people. Lord, my actions need to show people that. So how are we going to do this? You saved me, but now you're calling me to service? How? How can I service those people that called me out many times? So in this journey that I was seeking of a place that I can call home, that can accept me for whom I was, that can accept you for who you are, has been slowly being developed. God has been preparing my life and the way to come into a place when I can now really, really accept it and treasure it when it comes this way.